Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Open Potato. This is Project Hospital, the last episode which we're going to be doing. I'm not even sure that we're going to be getting out of our rather sticky situation that we've managed to get ourselves into. That's a financial sticky situation. Just to make you aware. Sure, I'll release you from the hospital. Sure, great, happy days. That has taken us back into profitability. I'm still not certain that we're gonna have continued success over the course of the episode. However, we have maxed out our loans. We physically cannot take out any more loans, so this is pretty much it for us. If we can't get it, please do not get sued. I quite literally do not have the money. Another person is diagnosed incorrectly. Okay. You know what? Let me handle this one. I think I can deal with this one. You just let me do this. Don't worry about it, doctors. Honestly. Barbara Martinez. I don't know if you diagnosed this guy originally. But to be honest, you probably shouldn't be diagnosing anyone anymore if you're gonna make mistakes like this. Sure. I mean, I say that I have complete faith in the doctors. I don't actually have complete faith in them always being correct. You know, everyone makes mistakes. That's just the sad reality of it. Wait, I thought he was finished. Well, he's not finished yet, I don't think. Anyway, we got a couple of things that we could do today, and I think that we are going to do them today, just because we can. There's an epidemic, there's a natural disaster, and there is a crash. I'm going to trigger an epidemic. Water supply has been heavily contaminated, resulting in a major incident being declared. Hospitals in the immediate area are unable to accept new patients and are diverting patients to other hospitals. Fine. That's okay. Hopefully our trauma centers are free. And if they're not, then we should think about moving people out of our trauma centers. I don't really know what to expect in terms of the conditions that people are going to get in here with. Typhoid fever. How is that addressed? I guess that's got to be dealt with in the trauma center. But hey ho. All right, I just want to see the process a little bit, see exactly what's going on here. All right, let's get you moved over. Great. Presumably you're going to be stabilized. I'll take personal control of you because, of course, I am much better at this game than the doctors. Let's do all the tests, actually, and temperature measurement. As quick as you'd like, please. I'm going to make you a favorite because I'm very interested in seeing how you do. Because I don't want you to die. Also, I don't know how many patients there actually are. Are these all of the ones with typhoid fever? Maybe. But I suspect... I don't know, actually. Maybe it's only one patient. Is it an infectious disease? Can it actually spread throughout the hospital? I don't think it can, but you never know. We're doing a couple of examinations right now, which is quite nice. Patient is collapsing. Not much I can do about that. 23 grand in the bank, by the way. You can pay down our debt by 1. But I know at the end of the day, when it comes around, we're going to have to take out another loan, because that's just the sad reality of the situation. What is happening with these people? Like, why are they just being left? Barbara Martinez. I suspect that we don't actually have enough people in this doctor's room. Yeah, let me quickly see if we can go and get another desk. Because as much as I think Barbara Martinez is doing a pretty horrible job, part of the fact that she's doing a horrible job might be down to the fact that she doesn't actually have enough staff. So let's hire someone. Let's hire someone who's pretty darn good at acute medicine. Sure, let's hire you. Congratulations, welcome to the team. Alright, where are you going? You're just going to help out around the emergency department. Okay. There is no free bed in the hospitalization department. Oh, that needs to be a trauma center bed. Yeah. Okay. What happened? Our patient is still there. Huh, okay, well, What's going on? Like, I didn't realize that there was a time limit on this. Huh, okay, well, that's kind of annoying, I guess. Was not really expecting that. But that provides us with a good opportunity. First of all, to take out the remaining loan. Secondly, to basically just get more staff in this area. I think that that's really exposed a real weakness. Down to the fact that we just do not have enough staff. There we go. Let's get that in there. And then let's hire 2 more doctors. Sure, you and you. The 2 most qualified people here. So these 2 people hopefully are going to operate the trauma center rooms. That's the plan anyway. Don't quite understand why no one is seeing to these guys down here. It's probably because we need to change the doctors around a little bit. So that it's a relatively even distribution of doctors. Sure, let the doctor try. It's alright. Let's just leave it. Let's just let it go. I want to try another epidemic, but I'm too afraid of losing even more money. Maybe we should like let our trauma centers trickle down a little bit before we think about attempting another one. I feel like we got kind of close though, so that counts for something, right? Who is dealing with this? Like, is no one dealing with this? What on earth is happening? Can you just... Please, can we do something? We can't hospitalize you. Like... Oh, this is an infectious disease. Alright. Well, hopefully someone else will come and deal with your concerns. Honest to... Typhoid fever? Okay, what the heck is happening here? Richard Allen, you did not do a very good job, I'm afraid. In fact, I would say that you did a pretty darn bad job. We need to treat 80 patients per day. I tell you what, if we actually were, by some miracle, able to treat 80 patients today, then that would pretty much mean that we'd get 50,000 bucks, which is pretty good. S-Typhi detected. Hey. That's good news. You can get treated. IV antibiotics, which is exactly how you're going to get treated. Great. Still don't understand how we managed to lose the typhoid epidemic thing. It's a little bit of a bummer, but it happens. Still don't understand why this guy is not being seen to. Daniel Adams, who are you? You are Robert Lee. Okay. Your doctor is now Robert Lee. Robert, could you come and do something, please? There's no regular bed in... I'll put you in the high dependency unit then. And you can be released. Happy days. Beautiful. Great news. Still no idea what the heck is happening over here. This boy is just not doing anything. His doctor is sitting here playing video games, apparently. What are you supposed to be doing? Is this room wrongly equipped? I don't get it. I don't get it why you're not helping out over here. Alright, maybe I'll just send him to another hospital in the hope that something changes. Yeah, that's a bummer. I would have liked to treat a couple more people today, actually. In fact, we still technically could. We still could technically manage to treat a good couple more people. Six more patients. 6 more patients is all we'd actually need. Patient died. I mean... The emergency team are really doing a very, very poor job, actually. Really not happy with the way that things are going. Yeah, this is less than ideal. Also, who the heck is supposed to be cleaning these floors? Alright, yet another person has died. Well, it's a good thing that we're going to be selling up and getting out of here pronto. So, hopefully we're going to be able to sell this hospital for at least a decent chunk of change, because boy oh boy, I do not want to have the blood on my hands. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're 12 grand in debt. We are 12 grand in debt. Yikes. Okay, that is not great. I've got an idea though, right? Here's my idea. First thing tomorrow morning, let's do a crash. What is happening with this person? It always seems to be that this specific room, whoever's in it, just gets no attention whatsoever. Is it just me, or is that something that's happening? Put you in the HDU. Oh, look. Hallelujah, something's actually happening. That's great. You've got heart failure. And you're dead in the ICU. Okay, this is... this is kind of a little bit worrying. There's a lot of people dying very, very quickly. Heart failure is suppressed, apparently. I don't know how much of a long-term solution that actually is, but... Oh, great, we did something. Reach 80% prestige in neurology. Well, that's kind of nice, I guess. CT scan has taken a long time. Honestly, patients need to stop complaining. I'm not interested to hear anything that you've got to say, really. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Shut up. How are people dying? Like, you can't, like, how? Alright, if I get one more stinking pop-up, I'm just going to disable it. I've quite honestly had enough. Stop. Not interested to hear about if there's a long wait for the examination, or for a bed, or anything. I'm just not interested. Goodness gracious me. Alright, what's wrong with you? You've got interstitial something or other. You're vomiting. You've got blood in your urine. That's very, very horrible to think about. What are you doing? What are you actually doing? Surely there should be something that we're doing. What the heck is up with this guy? What the heck is going on? Are there any nurses in this department? There is one person. Should we hire, like, another night doctor? Sure, let's hire another night doctor. And let's hire another nurse and another night nurse, because apparently nothing is happening. There we go. Oh my goodness, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. And she died. Wow. She died because no one was paying attention to her. I think that it's honestly for the best that this hospital actually closes down. Alright, staff are flooding in. Jennifer Davis is supposedly treating this patient. Really not sure what's going on. Renal contusion. IV nutrition. That's great. You're going to get moved away. Perfect. You still need to be seen. I hope that you're going to be seen by a doctor, like, today at some point. But honestly, no real ideas when that's going to happen. Daniel Adams. You don't seem very bothered about doing your job. Like, you're just sitting around at your desk. This is distressing me, as you can probably tell. Yeah, this is a real problem. If no one is actually dealing with this, then that's a huge problem. Okay, it's a natural disaster time. Alright, let's see how many people we actually get. I'm really not entirely sure. But hopefully we can get some people to general surgery. Get you, you're going to the bone place, it's great. Alright, let's see what we've got. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 patients, supposedly. I would really like it if the doctors decided to do something positive for a change. I don't know if there's a time limit on this, by the way. All I know is that we have the patients that we have. Alright, what is wrong with you? You've got a deep wound on your arm. Nancy is your doctor. That's fine. Daniel Adams, you are going to come and stabilize Rachel Rodriguez. Okay, fine. You're going to get stabilized. But I really care about what happens after you get stabilized. Like, I think that that's pretty important. Let's do a physical examination, please. I'm going to take personal control of her because I think that that means that she'll get seen faster. I don't actually know if that's the case, but... You better be coming to the patient. Where are you going? But that's not your patient. Why is she dealing with Barbara's patient? Okay, now she's not, but now she's going back to work. What is going on here? This is insane. Like, I just want to force her. Just come over here. Maybe I'll put her in general surgery. Then maybe she'll get seen. There's a hemorrhage that's going on, honestly. And Mary Green, you're coming to stabilize Mark Smith. I mean, sure. I'm really not sure that our emergency department can do much of anything, to be honest. Alright, I'm gonna move him to general surgery as well. Yeah, how much space do we have at general surgery? I suspect it might be enough. Yeah, we got enough space, I think. Jeez Louise, I just don't know what's going on here. This is just not good. Alright, you've got traumatic cardiac arrest. Okay, so I can't actually change your location now. You're leaving a trail of blood. You're being transported to your room. You've got typhus fever. Whatever the heck that is. You're being transported. You're being transported. Great. And you're going to the trauma room over here. Okay, you need to be transported to there. You're going to be put into high dependency unit hospitalization. Hopefully this is going to make some sort of a difference. Nancy Johnson, she's on the list of patients. Alright, still waiting for a couple of people to get picked up from the trauma rooms over here. Or the trauma center, should I say. There's no free bed in the ICU. Afraid your goose is cooked then, my friend. Yep. Sorry about that. Pretty certain that we're gonna fail this. Yep. Yep. I can't do it. I just cannot do it for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. I just cannot get the doctors to work. They just don't want to do it. They just don't want to do it for some reason. Am I missing something? Have I perhaps hired a bad mix of doctors, or or am I just getting unlucky with a grumpy mix of patients? I feel that the amount of staff that we have is crazy. Like, we've got so many facilities for the doctors, we've got so many cleaning staff. We've got so many doctors and nurses. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 nursing stations for this area. And we've now got 4 doctors for this, for effectively 4 trauma centers and 2 beds. That's it. Like, that's not much. And yet I feel that we're just not getting anywhere. I mean, what is going on? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just playing this horrifically wrong, or maybe there is some sort of magical mix that I'm just missing out on, but doesn't seem to be working. They seem to stabilize. They seem to stabilize them and then not do much more. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it is just me. Yeah, let me guess. You've been stabilized, now you're waiting for a bed. That's actually better than what usually happens, but nothing usually happens. Alright, well, hey-ho. Still, we're having no luck with the ICU. The ICU is very, very busy. at the moment, unfortunately. Ideally, we would like it to be less busy, but, you know, that's the world that we live in. We can't do anything about that. But anyway, I'm pretty happy with the hospital as it ended out to be. Apart from, like, the emergency department, which I consider to be a complete and abject failure. You know, there's a bit of area that we didn't expand into. And, of course, we've only got, like, 3/4 of the floor on the second, third, and fourth floor. But on the whole, I think that it's ended up as quite a nice looking hospital. Of course, it doesn't really look very nice because of all of the patchy graphics. Yeah, not quite sure how that goes together. Yeah, it doesn't really work because there should be a roof on here, but there's not a roof on here, so there's not much that I can do about that. I've really enjoyed this game, actually. I've really enjoyed this game. It's been very frustrating at times, certainly hitting those prestige goals. I still haven't hit the prestige goals. That's how poor it has been. But I've enjoyed it. I think if I was to play it again, I'd want to try and I want to try and build the hospital up at the same rate as the insurance objectives. I feel that we perhaps went a little bit too large too fast. Whereas you know, perhaps next time we'd need more staff. Although, saying that, I think, you know, all things considered, I think we tried our best, and we are not going to be able to make any money ever again. I mean, if we look at our financial situation, that's how much we made yesterday. That is how much we made. That is abysmal. That is terrible. That is just awful. Yeah, that's not very much money. That's not very much money. But you know what? That's better than nothing, I suppose. I don't know why the hospital's an anonymous hospital. I still don't know how to change that. You know, I think that we did our very best that we possibly could. And you know what, ladies and gents, on that note, we're going to call it there. Thank you very, very much for watching this series. It's been an absolute joy. It's been a good one. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you have too. I've been Obra Potato. This has been Project Hospital, and I will see you next time. Bye.